On the Road by Jack Kerouac is a semi-autobiographical 1955 novel based on the author's travels across North America. Often described as the quintessential novel of the Beat generation, On the Road chronicles the North American travels of Sal Paradise and his friend, the wild and fanatical Dean Moriarty. A car thief and conman, Dean moves east to New York with his young new wife Mary Lou in 1947, where he instantly captures the attention and admiration of Sal.
All my New York friends were giving their tired, bookish, political, or psychoanalytical reasons for being in the negative. But Dean just raced in society. I began to learn from him as much as he probably learned from me.
Together, they embark on countless travels across the underbelly of America, always chasing after the next destination in an effort to find a meaning in life. Dean attracts a whirlwind of alcohol, drugs, jazz, and girls, infecting everyone around him with a riotous impatience and restless energy. On the Road is a quest for self-fulfillment and purpose in the post-Second World War era of lost Americans hungry for life. I found that I had mixed feelings about On the Road. Written in the stream of consciousness style, the sentences could sometimes last half a page.
Left New York, 1949, to go across the country that a dead blame dime. Montana in the cold, cold fall, found my father in a gambling hall. Father, Father, where have you been? Been where the world since I was only 10. Dear son, he said, don't worry about me.
This rambling roller coaster of nothing and everything was reminiscent of a moving car speeding through the story, with a few moments of brilliance which captured and held my attention. The characters I found were the most interesting, and not always in a good way. I struggled with the representation of women in the novel. They were fragments of characters, repeatedly mistreated without a second thought. The women were the collateral damage of the road, nameless diversions on the journey to be discarded. In addition, Dean was, in my opinion, responsible perhaps for everything that was wrong. He raced through life, not wanting to deal with the past or the future, but rather to live in the moment for himself and himself only. This meant that his fast-paced life, idolized by Sal, was, in my opinion, fragmented and steeped in a selfishness void of all decency and morals. He abandons everything and everyone without a second thought as he races across the country. In the words of his first wife, Mary Lou, Dean will leave you out in the cold any time it's in his interest. Hailed as a modern classic that is loved by some but hated by others, it left me lost with the question, is On the Road about self-discovery, or rather, self-destruction? I shambled after them as I've been doing all my life after the people that interest me, because the only people for me are the mad ones, the ones who are mad to live, mad to talk, mad to be saved, desirous of everything at the same time, the ones who never yawn or say a commonplace thing, but burn, burn, burn like fabulous yellow Roman candles exploding like spiders across the stars, and in the middle you see the blue center light pop and everyone goes, ah. Despite the more negative review of that one, Antonia has once again convinced me to pick up her book recommendations and dive in. Thanks so much for that review, Antonia, of Jack Kerouac's On the Road. Now,